Hi, I'm Bill Mayers, President of the Vermont Beekeepers Association, and I and 500 other Vermont beekeepers want to invite you to join us next August for EAS 2012 at the University of Vermont here in Burlington. The conference will feature the annual short course and speakers on all aspects of beekeeping and bee-related topics. Our theme is Bees and Beyond, so that in addition to our coverage of normal beekeeping topics, we will be looking at how bees relate to other elements of agriculture. This is particularly relevant in Vermont, where we have such a diverse agricultural base. The conference will be held on the campus of the University of Vermont in Burlington, just steps away from a downtown full of restaurants and shopping and a waterfront teeming with recreational opportunities. Vermont has a long history of beekeeping. We're home to such well-known beekeepers as Mike Palmer, Kirk Webster, and Ross Conrad. In Middlebury, members of the Mraz family have operated Champlain Valley apiaries for 80 years. Bill Mraz is a second-generation beekeeper and now runs the bee yards with his son, Chaz.
Well, actually, when I was little, we used to buy a lot of queens, and we'd raise queens and do it the more conventional method. Then it's kind of interesting. My father was working in Mexico, actually, and they were trying to expand the operation. They actually had a queen breeding operation, but he wasn't really convinced the queen breeder was that clever. And so they actually started, they'd hit yards, a lot of honey coming in. Of course, it's a, bees are active most of the year. And so they started, because they were short of queens, the queen breeder couldn't keep up with the demand. They started making nukes in the yards and letting them make their own queen. And after a year, he went back and see how things were going, and the queen breeder was complaining because the guy in charge of the bees wouldn't take his queens. And the guy that was in the bee yard says, "Senor Charles," he says, "we make the queen in the yard, always a good queen. We get them from the queen breeder, only once in a while a good queen."
In the northern Champlain Valley, Mike Palmer raises queens hardy enough to thrive in cold northern winters.
I'm Michael Palmer, and I live in St. Albans, Vermont, in the northern Champlain Valley. I own and operate French Hill Apiaries, and which I started in 1974. And I run about 750 hives for honey production and 500 mating nukes, and I probably winter 350 to 500 nucleus colonies for spring use and for sales, spring sales. I produce around 1,500 queens. Busy occupation. The first EAS I ever went to actually was the 1980 EAS meeting in Burlington, and I fell in love with it. And I met many of my old friends I met at that meeting or meetings soon after that, and we're still old friends. We even talk about the porch and the rocking chair, let's hope we all make it, So yeah, I think EAS is a great meeting, and there's so many social contacts and so much to learn, and it's just absolutely overwhelming. I can't imagine what a beginner beekeeper it must be like to go to that meeting. It's just overload, but it's great.
And for 2012, you're program chair.
I am co-program chair with Dewey Caron in Oregon. A little bit about the program. Well, it's sort of still in formation. We're going to have. I'm going to run a segment on sustainable beekeeping, where we talk about an apiary sustaining itself over time. We're going to have a segment that is how we do it in the north, or how we do it in Vermont, and there'll be different northern beekeepers showing how they keep bees successfully in the north. There's going to be an alternative beekeeping segment where Ross Conrad and some others are going to talk about keeping bees without treatments and top-bar hives and we've got quite a lot planned. We've got some great scientists and beekeepers coming from all across the country. I think we'll have a great meeting.
There's more to the Burlington area than beekeeping, even during the week of EAS. Microbrewery tours, the Ben & Jerry's tour, an open-air pedestrian shopping area in the heart of downtown, and a gorgeous lakefront at the city's feet provide swarms of recreational activities. Vermont beekeepers have cleared the landing pad and are ready to welcome you to EAS 2012. See you there.
Are you Dave Hackenberg?
Not really.
Where are you going to be in August in 2012?
I don't know.
You think you might go to Vermont?
Vermont?
Have you ever been to Vermont?
That's someplace up north.
Where are you going to be in 2012?
I don't know.
Vermont!
Oh, Vermont.
12, I'm going to be in Vermont, where all the good things happen. The Green Mountains.
No. Are you the editor of Bee Culture magazine?
Yes, ma'am, I am.
And where are you going to be in August 2012?
I'm going to Vermont.
Are you Dennis Van Engelsdorp, the international beekeeping rock star?
No, but you should be in Vermont in 2012.
So, where are you guys all planning on being in the first week of August 2012?
Vermont!
Vermont. Looking forward to Vermont.
Vermont. You have to say Vermont.
Vermont.
Where are you going to be in 2012?
We're going to be in the state of Vermont.
You're famous.
Are you Wyatt Magnum?
Yes, and we're going to Vermont.
Are you the Linda from Beekeeper Linda blog?
Absolutely, and I'll be in Vermont in 2012.
Hey, look, it's Cindy B.
Hey,
Where are you going to be in 2012?
is there any place but Vermont?
Where are you going to be in the summer of 2012?
EAS in Vermont.
Excellent. Wow, are you guys real beekeepers?
Yeah,
Yes,
and we're going to
Vermont.
in 2012. We'll be there.
Hey, you know, next 2 years we're going to have the most incredible EAS in Vermont.
I want to do skiing, but in the summer there's no skiing.
Well, you have to come twice. You come to our winter meeting in January, and then you stay for the EAS in August 13th to 17th.
I'll be there.
Be there or be square.